Hello, this is Dave.
Hey Dave, it's Mike Michalowicz.
Mr. Michalowicz. To what do I owe the pleasure of your call?
Well, dude, I heard you're a profit first guy and using Relay, so I just wanted to learn a little bit about that. I also heard you got the shield I sent you. Is that in good hands?
Yes, it is actually behind me on the wall right now.
Oh,
Thank you for
awesome.
that was awesome. That was like the best gift ever.
No, it's my joy. It's my joy. You're having such an impact on others. You really are a superhero. But I did want to ask you about your use of Profit First personally. How's that been treating you?
It's been great. It's grounded. It's like super approachable. And when I first picked up Profit First, or rather, I listened to it. I had you in my ear for a few hours. I was like,
Oh, so you recognize his voice, I guess.
I felt like we've been hanging out already. Yeah, it was a great fit, especially for like me as a solopreneur just starting out. Business finance can be really daunting, but your framework is not. And yeah, I wanted to get to work implementing that right away.
That's dynamite. That's what I wanted to hear. And I just want you to know, Dave, I am wishing you a lifetime of profit. You more than deserve it.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike.
My pleasure, brother.
Hey, while I have you, I have a question for you that I think my audience and myself would be really interested to hear you answer.
Okay.
What is a question that nobody has asked you before that you really wish they would? Some advice you're just chomping at the bit to be able to deliver, or a story you want to tell.
Yeah. So the first thing that comes to mind, I'm sure there'll be other things. Very few people, actually, I can't think of a single instance of someone coming to me and saying, how's my spouse going to respond? I'm not talking about a business partner. I'm not talking about anyone in the business. I'm talking about the person being affected by profitability outside the business, a significant other, a family member, a loved one. How are they going to respond to Profit First?
That is huge. Yeah.
It's huge. It's huge. And you need them to be on board. So here's my advice around that is you can start Profit First without telling them that you're doing it necessarily. I'm not saying being nefarious or hiding something. Just get started.
Mm-hmm.
The best way to deliver the news to that significant other is to plop down a check and say, I am so proud that the business, perhaps for the first time ever, has had a profit. And I am particularly proud that I want to share this with you. I've done that with my own wife. I know other business owners that have done that, and that wins over an understanding and a personal impact and awareness that, at least for my wife, she can't wait till the end of every quarter. She's like, how are we doing? And that's the support we want.
I love that you brought that up because you're doing it for your family, and if they're not on board, they don't understand what you're doing, then that's just going to cause all sorts of strife.
That's exactly right. And when they're getting part of the win, so to speak, every quarter, my gosh, it's exciting. Just one little last story. I did this with not just my wife, my entire family. We agreed that every quarter our children would get some of the profit, not because they're investors, but they're making sacrifice. And I remember my kindergartner, Jake, after giving his first profit, he came to me and goes, "Hey, Daddy, how's Q2 looking?" Q2? Who says that? In kindergarten? Yeah. So it can work.
Oh, cool. Well, I actually picked up a copy of your Money Bunnies book and read that to my boys, and they got their jars all set up, and they're ready to go to work.
Awesome. I love that your whole family's doing it. Hey, it was a pleasure talking with you, brother.
Thank you again for just taking the time to talk with me.
My joy. All right, be well.
You too. Bye. Well, that was cool. Thank you again, Mike, for the opportunity to speak with you. I'm fanboying a little bit over here, and thank you to Relay Financial for making this call possible. If you've been following me, you know I've partnered with Relay on a few occasions, and they have officially partnered with Mike Michalowicz and Profit First Professionals to incorporate some Profit First tools into their platform. Relay's always been Profit First friendly, and that's what drew me to them in the first place, being able to open and maintain multiple accounts for free and with no minimum balance requirement. And now with their Profit First auto transfer rules, you can set your business cash management on autopilot. They make it easy to schedule bi-weekly percentage-based transfers, so you just have to worry about making your money, and Relay will make sure your income gets divvied up into your OPEX, owner's compensation, tax, and profit accounts. They were shooting some promo material and asked if I wanted to get involved, and I said, not interested. I'm kidding. I said, absolutely, I would love to. So we shot a little conversation, and then I had the chance to ask him a question, and I love his response so much. I'm so glad that he honed in on the importance of involving your family with your business. If there was ever any doubt that Mike is my entrepreneurial spirit animal, that has been put to rest. Speaking of animals, if you're the parent of young children, I would recommend checking out My Money Bunnies by Mike Michalowicz. This is the book I mentioned earlier. It's just a great resource to introduce the concepts of spending, saving, and budgeting to your kids. And for the grown-ups in the room, check out Profit First. You heard me say earlier, it's just a great, straightforward, grounded, simple approach to managing your business finances. Or if you're too lazy to read, you can watch my video overview of Profit First right here.